Hello, how are you today? It's time for a little bit more of Feng Shui, right? Yeah, let's have a look into that. Yeah, as I said to you the last few times, a question I get asked a lot is how do I know if my house has good Feng Shui? Well, let's have a look at exactly that in this video again. My name is Sandra, and I have been teaching and consulting Feng Shui now for nearly 20 years, first in Germany and now in beautiful New Zealand. Well, Feng Shui is the study of the life force energy, which we call qi. And that permeates, what a word, our environment, inside and out, outside flow, inside flow, in our home, outside. And the qi is a product of the balance of yin and yang. If you're not sure about what these words mean, have a look at some of my more basic videos, which I have on this channel. And if you still don't understand, ask me in the comments. I will answer your questions or head you towards the right direction. So if you're not sure about your Feng Shui, where do you start? Are there some areas in your home that are more important than others? Yes, spoiler. So where do you really, really want your Feng Shui to be right? So I promised you 5 areas in your home where you really want to have a good Feng Shui. And the first one was our main door, which we saw in the video 2 videos ago. And where I told you that if you get that one right, then the Feng Shui in your home is generally speaking fairly good. Okay. The second one was your bedroom. And the bedroom, you spend a lot of time in the bedroom, a good night's sleep, deep wave sleep, slow wave sleep, deep sleep is really important for your health, for your immune system, for your brain health, for your gut health, everything. We know that by now. So the third one that is important, and it used to be one of the more important ones, and I will shortly explain into why it's changed, is the kitchen. Well, why has it changed for some? Well, because it depends on how much time do you spend in the kitchen. If you only use your kitchen to heat up stuff in the microwave, if you only use the kitchen to actually put the takeaway or the Uber Eats on your plate and then bugger off in front of the television, well, then the kitchen is way less important to you than to someone who's actually creating meals, loves cooking with their spouse, with their family, eating in the kitchen together around the table. So it depends on your habits. It depends on how you use it. Same what I said about the bedroom. And I forgot to say something at the bedroom. The bigger the house, the less important the bedroom is because you've got more rooms. Okay, just on that. But same with the kitchen. The more time you spend there and the bigger the kitchen in relative size to the rest of the house, the more important it is. So that's the thing for you to really look at. How do you use your kitchen? So let's see what the journey of qi in your kitchen looks like. So we're having some of the examples here. So this one is, just beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, great. Everybody wants their kitchen. Maybe not, but what you can see in this one is that it's clean, clear. Okay, not too much open space, not cluttered. It's really, what you get is what you have. What you also have in this one actually is the triangle of water, fire, and fridge, which is not just a Feng Shui thing. It's also work ergonomics. It's from a work ergonomics point of view easier to handle if the water is away from the fire and the fridge is away from the rest. So this triangle is really an ideal setup. Unfortunately, in a lot of the homes that we see nowadays, we have this situation, which is an opposition of fire and water. And if you like cooking, like we like cooking with your spice with the spouse and spice in the kitchen, oh my God, that was a Freudian slip. Then you know that there is hardly any space because you're preparing stuff and then you're cooking and then you need, you're standing in each other's ways all the time. And also probably the dishwasher is probably somewhere there underneath too, but it's really a hassle working in that one. And so a lot of the homes that I've been called to, and if they mention that they have relationship issues, and I see that constellation, that fire-water constellation, I say, well, actually, where do you have most of your fights? In the kitchen? And a lot of them say, yes, actually. So I said, yeah, so one of you has to leave the kitchen. You can't be together in the kitchen. It's not working. So you can work around that, but I really don't understand why we're having in most of the new homes, we're having this fire water constellation. It's so impractical. It is. So sorry, being a little bit outraged, but it doesn't make any sense to me to have it that way. If somebody could tell me what sense it does make, then well, okay. Also look that the stove, because if you cook, you would stand a lot in front of the stove. So look that there's no corners clashing towards you, no shachi from a corner coming towards you. It will make you feel uncomfortable. Then also look at the doors. So ideally you want to have a little bit more possibility to rule the room. You know, in last episodes I was talking about the cave principle. Same here. You want to rule a bit more of the room. That's fine. And then also what you definitely want to have is you want to have your basin minimum 90 centimeters away from the stove. Again, it's a Feng Shui thing, but you can ask every electrician and they will tell you, yeah, it should be. Fire and water should not be clashing, should not be in the same spot. So have a decent amount of distance between them. And again, it's a Feng Shui thing, it's an electrical thing, it's a common sense thing. So I'm not saying anything that you wouldn't somehow deep inside of you know. So what you should be aware of when you're setting up or buying a house and you're aware of your Gua number and your auspicious directions and you're cooking a lot, then have a look that you have you're facing your auspicious direction, because that's a chi that's going into the food. But again, it all depends on how much are you using your kitchen. This is what we really need to be aware of. The kitchen itself, there's not that much to say to, because that comes down to your taste. I've seen a lot of blue kitchens lately. If you like it, well, okay. Yeah, you're right. I've got more than one of these. I've got them in various colors. Yeah, that's correct. I just like linen. I've seen blue kitchens quite a lot, and it comes down to the personal taste. I, for myself, I like my kitchen to be more earthy, more a brown, yellowish color like that, or orange. That's just me. And I've seen bright red kitchens, and the personalities of those bright red kitchens are just amazing, fiery personalities. So that's cool. So it comes down to what is it that you want and where do you feel comfortable. And again, I can't emphasize that enough. If you are mainly having takeouts, takeaways, Uber Eats, etc., just using the microwave, then the kitchen is far less important to you. So yeah. How does that make sense? If you have any questions, please pop them into the comments, and I will answer them. And yeah, if you like what you hear and what you see, like it, share it, subscribe, anything you like. So I'm really interested in if this is helpful for you, because it is. When you know, if you're looking at the market at the moment and people buying houses just left, right, and center, just without sometimes without even having looked at them. And then you move in. So people call me and say like, oh, can you help me? And I just go there and think, oh, fuck. Of course I can. There's hardly anyone that we can't fix. But of course it is harder. It's draining. And again, if you're moving in, if you did a renovation and you're feeling better than before, brilliant. Then your Feng Shui is probably right. If you moved in or if you're renovated and you're facing suddenly problems and issues that you haven't had before, illnesses, sicknesses taking longer to recover than before, then maybe something in your Feng Shui is right. And maybe it is the kitchen. Maybe it's the main door, maybe it's the bedroom, maybe it's something completely different. So we're going to have to look at these 5 main areas that we're looking at. And not all of them will apply to you, of course. But it's worth looking into that. And yeah, again, for those who know the Gua number, you can do a lot more if you want to dive deeper, and also want to dive deeper into the flying stars. You can also have a look which section is your stove actually. What is it? What kind of chi is going into your food when you're cooking? So have a look at the link about the Gua number video should be down in the notes. If not, remind me, but it should be down there. And I've done a whole workshop on that. The workbook and the workshop should also be down in the comments or in the section beneath. And yeah, let me know if that is helpful. Let me know what's going on in your home. And I'm totally happy to let you know what you can optimize and how you can get your Feng Shui right. Well, looking forward to the next video. Right. Oh my God. I nearly forgot to tell you what's in the next video. See you next video where we are looking at a room who until a few years ago would not even appear in the Feng Shui because it was not important, because we didn't really have that. But now, in the times that we're living in, the home office, the study is far more important than it's ever been, because we're working from home more, as entrepreneurs, as mums, as lockdown wise, working from home, home office. So we're looking into the home office in the next video, and I hope I see you again there. Oh my God, yes, please do so and get your Feng Shui right. Create your space. Bye.